Walker, and I'm back. It's been a little bit since I made a video. I was doing my paralegal program after I had graduated with my actual degree, and I was working at the same time, and it was just a lot, so I didn't end up making any videos, but I'm back now. And I also had this big coming back video planned of like an almost science experiment, but that's really hard, and I might still do it, but right now I just kind of want to have fun, and I just want to bake and have a nice time because it's really stressful right now. I just started my first real full-time job and I just want to relax. So I'm gonna bake and I'm making some tiramisu, but it's not really traditional tiramisu. That's hard and we're having a fun time. I'm gonna do, it's like an easy tiramisu recipe that I'll put a link in the description to. And then I'm just gonna make some ganache, which maybe that's how you say that, chocolate ganache, and I'm gonna spread that in between with the other layers. I also don't have any amaretto, and I don't really wanna go to the liquor store right now, because it's quarantine and people are crazy, and they just wanna be at the liquor store. So I'm using, all we have is peanut butter whiskey, which apparently is really good according to the people in my house that drink alcohol. I'm gonna do that. I looked it up and apparently bourbon/whiskey tiramisu is a thing, so it's not that weird, and I think it'll be good maybe. So we're gonna try it and see how it goes. I have all my ingredients ready. I'm actually prepared for one. So I'm gonna do my chocolate ganache first, just so it's ready when I wanna do all the layers. This recipe that I found just says equal parts heavy cream and chocolate. So I'm doing about 2 cups of chocolate and about 2 cups of heavy cream. And I'm just gonna melt the chocolate and then whip in the cream. And that's ganache. Just waiting for the melting to happen. Can you see my spoma? I like it very much. Does it make a difference? I feel like it makes a difference if you microwave it versus do the oven one. Okay, that's pretty melted. Still got some hard pieces, but okay. So now I'm just gonna sort of fold in my cream. Oh, maybe I should whisk it. It says whisk. Okay, we're gonna whisk it. We're gonna whisk it. Another fun game to play is this Pinterest recipe just absolute bullshit or not? Because a lot of times they are. I've tried so many recipes. Just recently, it was just an oatmeal chocolate chip cookie recipe, and I was like, how can you mess that up? But their levels of the stuff ended up being so weird, and I should have thought about it, but I didn't. I was just kind of going. And yeah, they just were really weird, and it wasn't a very good recipe, but they had some on-point graphic design to get people to click on it. I guess that's a reflection on our society. Maybe I just need to melt the chocolate a little bit more. I think that might be the problem. I think it unmelted halfway through because there's a bunch of hard bits. Oh goodness. I think the ganache is good. I think that helped. So I'm just gonna put the ganache off to the side and just let it cool a little bit. And we're gonna start on the hard part. Tiramisu doesn't seem actually that hard. The hardest part is just gonna be you have to mix the cream and the sugar together and get it thick, and that's just the hard thing to do usually. So if we can get that done, I think we got smooth sailing. We just gotta do that part. So let's try. Okay, so we have, let's switch to my tiramisu recipe. A cup of whipping cream. Oh goodness. Okay, a cup of whipping cream, 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar. I did 3 tablespoons just because that seems better proportion of dry to wet. And we're gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla, and we're gonna whip it until it gets thick. That's pretty thick. It looks like whipped cream. It's a little Oh, okay, I'm gonna do one more little bit. So we have our whipped cream. Where did that guy go? Where did my purple guy go? Oh, he's over here. You want to see? Look how thick it is. Can you see? Ooh. It looks like real whipped cream. I'm happy. This is usually something I really struggle with, is getting cream and sugar to harden, or not harden, but you know, thicken. I don't know. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is add in the mascarpone cheese, which we need a cup of. So we have the cheese in there. Now we just need to add our, if you were doing traditional tiramisu, it would be your amaretto or your rum. It's slightly more traditional. Oh my gosh, I cannot open this. What? Oh, okay. But since I don't have those things and I really don't want to go to the store, we are going to just add our peanut butter whiskey. It's a tablespoon. There we go. Oh, that's strong. Smells like alcohol. Hold this in. So before I started this, I brewed some coffee. You need 2.5 cups of coffee. So I have that chilling in the fridge, and when I finish this, I'm gonna get that out, and we're gonna do our lady fingers real fast, and then we can start making our layers. Sorry, this is entertaining. So, do you believe in luck? Personally, I kind of believe in a cold, chaotic, and random universe. And luck is just something that we perceive, and it can be as real as anything you perceive to be can be real, but it's not like a phenomenon of the real universe, just how we perceive the world, just like time. There's my mixture of that stuff. We're gonna put that over here for now, and then I'm gonna get my coffee out, and we're gonna do our lady fingers. So also I'm gonna get my pan that I want to put them in out. Oh, the pan I want is not available. So that's not helpful. I have one that's way too big and one that's a little too small. I guess we're gonna go for smaller. So we gotta get our coffee. Lady fingers. Wait, can I do the thing? Wait, how do you do this? How do you do the beauty blogger thing? I don't even know. Does it focus on it? I don't know. There you go. So these are lady fingers. They're just like little hard pound cakes, I think. That's basically what they are. They're like little biscuit things. So we're just gonna go on. Oh dear. The sound. Okay. Oh no, too much. Okay. Trial and error, it's fine. There you go, one. And then you just kind of flip it. And you put it in there. And you can put it in a bun. They leave it in there for way longer. But theirs don't get that soggy. I don't know, maybe are they supposed to be soggy? Can you put it in a bun? Okay, I gotta get my ganache. Oh, that's hardened very nicely. Can you see? It's like thick but still liquidy enough to do. Okay, what do I want to do first? I think I want to do the ganache first. And we're just gonna spread a little layer. Oh yeah, I've really gotten into D&D. I don't know if I've talked about this on camera, but since like the fall of last year, I've gotten really into Dungeons & Dragons. I got into the gateway D&D drug of the Adventure Zone with the McElroy brothers, or family, I guess. And from there, I've just sort of fallen in love with it, and I watch like 10 million other D&D podcasts now. I think even more, I love Taz. It'll always have a special place in my heart, but I really love Dimension 20 right now, because they go into, like, Taz is really great, but I think they focus a little more on the story, and Dimension 20 really goes into more of the actual gameplay, and it has video, so you can see what's going on, and they have like whole board, like they have whole models and little minis and stuff. You can actually like learn a lot about the gameplay. And yeah, I got really into that. They have like 3 different campaigns on Dimension 20, or I think they have 5 now. They have Fantasy High, Unsleeping City, the Tiny Heist, Escape from Blood Keep, and Crown of Candy. They're all so good. I got to play I forced my sisters to, oh, I'm really far, sorry. I forced my sisters to play with me for my birthday because I still don't have any friends as a 24-year-old. So they played with me and I was the DM because I knew slightly more than all of them knew, so I was kind of guiding them through it. Yeah, that was really fun, and now I'm trying to make a group out of just random people on the internet that I found. And we're still working on that. Now I'm just kind of like, well, I'll DM. I wanted to play, but I also enjoy DMing. I'm just like, I don't have that much experience, and some of these people have like 4 years of experience. And I'm just like, okay, you can't judge me if I don't know what I'm doing. So hopefully I can still make it fun for them, even though I'm really inexperienced. I think D&D is one of those things for me now, of something that brings me joy and makes me happy. And so does baking, so that's why I'm also baking. Okay, next layer. Wait, do you want to see, can you see the layers so far? Kinda. That's exciting. We're just gonna do another layer. I really hope I'm doing enough coffee in between. That's probably a little too much ganache, but you know, it's fine. Everything's fine. And we're just spreading the layers. Ooh, that sounds gross. Spreading the layers. Okay, wash my hands. I just gotta get some cocoa powder to sprinkle on top. Sprinkle? You know, the classic sprinkling. How are we gonna do this? Are we just gonna... Yeah, cocoa powder is not a fun texture, I'll tell you that. It seems like it should be, but it's not fun to do this. I always try and frame myself a little back here, and then I just still end up just being a forehead for the entire video. I think that's done. You do have a lot of chocolate already. Look at it, it's so pretty. You can see my layers. It's a little messy. Oh, look, that side's better. I gotta show the pretty side. Wait, where did it go? Where did the pretty side go? I don't know. Okay. But yeah, that actually wasn't that hard. I mean, my whipping cream situation worked out, so that's usually the hardest thing. But other than that, you just dip cookies in coffee and yeah, spread a lot of stuff. And I thought, I've always seen tiramisu as this really hard thing, and maybe it's just because like I wasn't really making real tiramisu, but it really wasn't that hard. And I think it's going to be really good. I'll try and put a clip in of like results tasting, but it's early right now, so we're going to wait until later for that. And yeah, I kind of want to know what one of these biscuits tastes like. It's like literally stale pound cake. That was better. So yeah, I think that's about it. Let's put this down. So yeah, I'm Lee Walker, and thanks for watching this video. Feel free to subscribe and click the bell. I'm hopefully gonna be actually uploading again, and you gotta get those notifications to make sure you know, and give this video a like, leave a comment. I would love to talk to you. Message me on social media. All my stuff is in the link below, and I would love to see like pictures of you making tiramisu and whatever fun alcohol choices you use if you don't use the traditional amaretto or rum. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother...